Joining us now for a very special interview are the wonderful Hayley Palmer and a very special guest, Mark the Beast Labbett from The Chase. Mark, welcome to the sofa with Hayley.
Oh, hey. Look, I want to know how you wooed over huge friends of ours, love her to bits, right?
By the way,
go out on girly nights, me and Hayley. I want to know how you won her over.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I'm 28 in
Happy
Princess
birthday.
years.
But come on.
How did you win her over?
Yeah, you've had extra time to think now. How did you win her over?
Very simple.
Oh, I don't know if I like the start of that answer.
I was going to say, wrong answer.
Complicated wooing, I'd say. How simple then was it, Mark?
I showed her my Toby Carvery gold card, and after that, she was putting that.
I wondered what you'd showed her then, if you don't mind me saying. But that's what. But you say that you know your Carvery card, but you're out somewhere swanky tonight. I know that one of the best restaurants in London. But did you get on straight away? Was it sort of, I don't know, love at first sight, or did you hit it off straight away?
Well, we were friends, weren't we, to begin with? And Mark came on to my show, which I think I actually told you guys about one week.
You did? I did. I didn't know it was all about love and romance,
no,
though.
We were friends
it was an
at that
80s...
stage, weren't we?
No.
An 80s quiz.
It was an 80s quiz, and I said to Mark, you'll never beat me at 80s because I know everything that
That's
there
a
is.
brave thing to say to him,
What
wasn't
a bold
it?
statement from the Palmer. And literally, the first question in, I went, oh, that's not my sort of question. I thought it was going to be Stockacre and the Waterman. And, yeah, we had a really good laugh, didn't we?
Yes, and then we went on like a non-date to Dirty Dancing, the press night, and we just got on extremely well. It was, like I said, it wasn't a date, but we...
OK, so you're a mathematician. I mean, obviously, everybody knows you as a whiz and everybody knows you from The Chase, and you don't just do it in this country, but America and abroad and everywhere. You're the top honcho on this. But did you like musicals? I mean, Hayley comes from a world of dance and musicals.
It's the first time I've ever been to it.
It's his first musical, I know. I'm like,
Really?
sorry, what?
It was your very first...
Yes.
And what theatre? Do you like anything like that?
Oh, I do panto, etc. But
Panto.
I love the panto. I love the panto.
Yes.
For some reason, I always get hired as panto as what is it, ogre, giant or troll? Do you think they're trying to tell me something?
Right, so although you weren't big on musicals, right, you didn't know, first one, I take it you enjoyed it. Rumours now about Strictly Come Dancing, so you've gone from knowing not too much to possibly being thrown in the deep end.
Well, now I'm a lot lighter and fitter. I'd love to do it, but obviously that's up to the powers that be.
And
How did you lose so much weight, by the way?
9
You lost-
stone.
Yeah, how did you
It's
do
a
it?
combination of so many things. The COVID, etc. I had it a couple of times, which suppressed the appetite. My wife was working in the local hospital, which meant I was looking after our son, and you suddenly realise how tough it is with
Now, before all our viewers fall off the chair as you're talking about your wife and we're talking about Hayley as your girlfriend, do you want to put this? Do you want to put this in sort of order here? The wife is no longer separated, etc. This is a kosher relationship. Yes, OK.
And just I'm not that hungry anymore. So
you know what that is, Hayley? It's a love. You lose your appetite when you fall in love. That's what it is, Mark.
Why am I putting so much weight on?
You said that, not me, mate.
Well, to be fair, 10 years ago he lost weight, so obviously he was in love there. Now, obviously, he's not. He's in a state of mourning. So, could be doing the Strictly there, yes?
I think he'd be good at that, because I used to be a dancer, so I'd be like, right, this is what you need to do, this is your homework.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we set ourselves a little goal. I'd like to get on Strictly, and she'd like to get on Dancing on Ice. I can't do Dancing on Ice because my ankle...
Because you can't dance and you can't skate.
No, my ankle's far too inflexible because they tested me last year. But, you know, Strictly be fine.
And how did the Chase thing come about? I mean, were you always sort of like a brain box who sort of just accumulated knowledge and whatever? And how did you get to be on the Chase?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Well, unashamedly, we kind of stole from the Eggheads idea. Only instead of a 5-person team, we wanted one superstar, which was great because it meant you had to have people at a certain level, and there aren't too many of us.
But to go from a maths teacher, so there you are, teaching class, 30 kids up front, you know, doing trigonometry behind you or whatever, algebra. So how do you go from there to doing a TV show?
Because generally, once I'd finished work for the day, I'd go off and quiz in the evenings. That was my hobby.
So you quizzed in the evening, what, at a pub or something? Or,
Yeah,
pub. And what, did somebody see you there and think, oh, my goodness, he's brilliant?
Fortunately, I played in the national circuit, so when they were looking for people to do the Chase, I had a certain reputation, and plus they were looking for someone big and scary, and for some reason They looked at me.
Now, Hayley, do you think he's big and scary?
No, he's not scary. Like you said in the papers the other week, he's a teddy bear. He literally is. And he treats me really nicely. He gets me Maltesers all the time, which goes down well. So, yeah.
Especially as now he doesn't want to eat them anymore.
Yeah, they're all mine.
Full box for you
like,
now.
This is good.
But is it slightly intimidating being with somebody who's got the answer to everything? Is he a bit of a know-all when you go out on a dinner date?
Yeah, but I've got a few fun facts here.
Yes, yes.
No, yeah, you know, he has got a lot of answers, but...
And at first, in the papers, because I saw you at a couple of showbiz, because she's always getting a photo taken when she's at the theatre with legs like that and looking like that. Of course she's going to have photos taken of her. And then I saw some with you, and then I thought maybe there was a relationship, and there wasn't, and maybe there was. Did you try and keep it secret, or was it just a friendship? Or what happened?
It was a non-date, and I almost joked afterwards we were hiding in plain sight, that nobody put two and two together and went, why are they together? And then Hayley put a couple of stories up on Insta, and I said, are you sure you want to do this? Because I said, look, I'm followed by a lot of press. So we put them up, and then very quickly you were bombarded by your journo friends saying, is that true you two are an item?
But obviously it was early days when this happened, and then we went to America, which was crazy out there because we had press hiding in the bushes out there taking photos, a few dodgy photos of me, I might add. So yeah, it was interesting.
Well, look, we're delighted that you've come on the show, shared this relationship, and that you could be on Dancing on Ice and you could be on Strictly. Thank you very much indeed. Hayley, you're staying with us because we've got to do sports and showbiz. But before we do that...
And enjoy your birthday meal out tonight.
I know. I'm eating cake all day today. That's the rules.
Are you a romantic, Mark, quickly before we go?
Oh, absolutely not.
I was hoping, Phil, he was going to say
Wrong
yes.
answer.
Wrong answer. I was hoping he was going to say yes, and I was going to say, can you take Philip under your wings and make him a romantic? But it sounds like the pair of you are going to get on incredibly well. Never mind.